Hello everybody, and today we're taking a look at a game called StarRuler. Waiting for it to load. Loady, 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 load. Okay. Yep. It's a big strategy game based in space. And this place I colonized by accident. I wish they'd stop sending colony ships because they're gonna get killed. But, other than minor control issues, because periodically you use the arrow keys to move around. But if you do this, or if you do move the camera incorrectly, suddenly the movement speed slows down to a crawl. Okay, so we're going to do a quick overview. Make that normal speed. Pause. Okay. But, yeah, it's rather large scale. I don't exactly know how many planets there are, star systems there are in this, but there's a lot of them. And you get different things, you can zoom in, get up close to a star, and some of them... That's actually a pretty nice planet. Well, it looks like a nice planet, but it might not be. And some of the stars... that's not one. Come on. Some nice attention to detail when I find it. And a variety of planets. Here it is. Some of the stars actually have comets. They're just basic comets. They're not really anything impressive. And they also always seem to have rather small circular orbits around the sun, which means at this point they wouldn't be comets anymore, they'd be asteroids because all the ice would have melted off. But, whatever. Yep, you got your basic diplomacy menu, which is hidden under the Empire tab. Ah, here we go. You got your different rules here. Close that. Fleets, even though I do wish that it'd bring the menus up down here and add a diplomacy tag, so you just have tabs to click on and not open a different window every bloody time, but whatever. Automatic governors, so you don't actually have to run each one of your own planets, and really there's not enough to do so. Also, it's real time, so you don't always have the time to do so. Fairly basic menus. Functional, yes, but functional. You can see what structures you have on there. You can see how many slots there are on planets. Different planets have different size slots. See what the economy is. As so far I have a hard time finding any goods and luxuries or making them. Well, you actually have to make goods and luxuries at dedicated planets, apparently. Ship command is fairly simple. I'm going to unpause for that. Let's grab some ships. We'll use these bombers. You just right-click, they go over there, provided they've got fuel. You see the fuel, power, you get a summary here of what is on the ships, the layout of the ships, and the list of stuff that's on the ships. I'm going to pause the game again, because it's rather simple, and to attack something, you just right-click on it. But I'm not at war with those guys, not at war with those guys, and I'm not at war with those guys, so... whatever. And if anything comes into the system, they automatically attack. You don't have to run around ordering everything to attack. Yeah, we went through the planet menus. You can click on the planet menus, go next. Yada 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 yada. As usual. You see your blueprints here. And in order to create a new ship, let's just create a new one. Clear. Throw in a random scale. It'll be a bomber. Now it's kind of, I find it rather annoying the way they do this. Light hull, drag it out. No engine will be stationary, congratulations. What it is everything's based on scale. The bomber has a scale 1. You put this in here, you now have a 1-sized engine. You can make it smaller where it's a 0.25 sized engine, or you can make it bigger where it's a size 4 engine. Now let's say you want something bigger. Let's say Planet Buster. Boom. That is now a size 4096 engine. You do this. It's a lot bigger. For about 16,000 something or other. Yeah, around there. It's the same thing with everything. It's all scalable. Which, if you like that kind of thing, hooray, more power to you. I honestly don't like that system, which is one reason why I have a hard time with this game. You get your detailed statistics, so we'll grab the Battleship Mark I, which I've designed already, And I'm not really using everything's a scale 1 weapon, yada yada yada, because it works. Does... Where's the damage? Damage per second, 466. I don't like the DPS system, but that's what they use. Because it's always too simplistic. And you can get your detailed overview here, like the overview how long it will fly before it runs out of fuel, maximum flight range, continuous firing time, ammo lifetime damage, which means the ship can actually do a good amount of damage, different weapons you have, the power usage of all the things on there, like the power generator generates that much energy a second, and all this stuff brings it down. Fuel usage for each thing, ammunition usage, and control distribution. The ideas aren't bad, I just... yeah, we'll get there. And then the AI settings. Behavior settings, attacking, and so on. Docking settings, and automation orders. Your ships can run out of fuel, which is kind of annoying. No, well, actually, no. The great big RTS, MMO RTS I have has supplies like that. But it's easier to run than this. This is the research menu, and really it is entirely counterintuitive. I don't find it very useful, and there is no immersion. In fact, that's the biggest failing I have with this game, is there's no immersion at all. I can't get into it. I've been trying to enjoy this because I like RTS games. I like space games. But there's just no immersion at all. I'm not having fun with this. It's not a bad game. Trust me, there's bad games out there. And this isn't bad, it's just... I'm not... meh. It's not interesting. Like, look at gnats flying around everywhere. You can have unlimited sized fleets, but... so what? Combat is interesting. Well, not really. It's combat. It makes some really big ships, but... really, there's nothing that particularly stands out other than the sheer scale, and even then, it's just not fun. I'm not enjoying playing it. I must say, they did a nice job with the graphics. You can do all this, look at it from the bottom, look at it from above, the side, and everything. But... it just sucks. I'm not enjoying it. I paid too much money for it. It works. It's not glitchy, that I could tell. It runs whenever I want it to run, which is rather quite rare. I've been meaning to do a review of this game for a long time, but it's just... I don't enjoy it. Well, that was an enemy ship, and as you can see, it targeted it. But I'm not enjoying it. There's no immersion in this. I'm just sitting here way above everything going, oh look, it's a bunch of little ants. Oh, look at them all. All the stars and everything. I'm... done. Yeah. The music's good, as you can probably hear. It's not bad music. But there's just no immersion, so... I'm gonna stop playing it now. I'm gonna stop recording, because I've got to go do stuff. But this is the review I wanted to do, and I've been meaning to do it for a while. I just can't get into this game, and I can't enjoy it. I'll say, it's a very high quality game. It's not glitchy. Everything works like it's supposed to. And probably as intended, but I just don't like the way they do the ship designs. Because really, you can't really tinker with the layout. It's just kind of like plopping things into a circle. The detailed statistics are great. This is quite handy. And this is well implemented. The AI is an AI. And this could be done better. This could be done better. Instead of having... because each ship is going to have its own little thing. It'd be better to have... like, take fighter, bomber, destroyer, make them each their own collapsible tab in here. So you have each class of ship. And say you want to look at one of your scouts, you just click on the scout tab. And then all your ships populate... I'm pointing at the screen. Haha. Then all the ships populate underneath that in collapsible list. You want to get rid of them, you click again, and it collapses back into one line. You keep doing that for each class. That'd be great. It'd go a long way to neatening it up the interface a little bit. Object list, whatever. Fleets, you can make fleets and everything. Civic acts, which is always fun. But it's just not there. I can't get into it. I like a good attempt, but I can't get into it. So, still looking for a good space-based RTS game. The ones I found are either fundamentally flawed, where they're pretty much unplayable, or like this, where you just can't get into it. I imagine some people are looking forward to a much more rosy review of it, but that's what I got, and I'm just not having fun with this. If you like this sort of thing, it's great. I'll say it's a very well-made game. Everything works. But just, I can't get into it. There's no immersion. And have fun, everybody. See you later in Minecraft.